Welcome back to Dream Daddy. It's a beautiful night, and the air smells so fresh, so let's continue. So I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and the sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks. This is the exact same thing as last time. Wait, what the fuck? Why is this happening again? This is verbatim the exact same thing as it was last time. And then there's gonna be Mary.
Ah.
What the fuck? Guys, is this a glitch? Why is this happening again? I didn't load on accident. We did this the night before. I'm very confused. Does anyone know what's going on? Otherwise, I'm having the best goddamn deja vu of my life. Or the worst. It's gonna ask me if I want to ignore her and watch the game or if I want to go over to her. Oh, this is different. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? Say hi. I literally just did this, except that one thing is different. So going on a date with him is another... sparks this instance again? This is weird. I decided to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. We did this last time. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Alright, this is different. Hey. Having fun with your new best friend Joseph? He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you too. Mary, I'm not... I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Daddy Vox. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship.
Give it a rest.
You're a good friend, aren't you? Yep. I'm there when he needs me. Sure? Just a friend. I'm a homewrecker. I'm an Endel! I'm an Endel! I'm there when he needs me, Mary. You bitch. Unlike some other people in his life.
Oh.
So you're an expert on my marriage now. Doesn't take an expert to see that you two are miserable. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I can tell that you're having a rough time, and I just want you to know that it doesn't have to be like this. I don't want any hard feelings between us, Mary. Mary pauses. It's all messed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for us both. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. Okay, so it was slightly different.
Welcome.
I'm sorry. That was hella fucking weird. Alright, we got Hugo, Matt, Brian, and Damien. Hugo, Matt, Brian, Damien. Who do we do this time? I can't remember what my fucking accent... Oh, he was Jamaican. I'm Matmon, the Jamaican. Hugo, Brian. But Brian talks like this. I don't really know. Okay, fine. I'm Brian. Let's do it. Hey, I'm Brian. This will be the last time I ever have to date this bastard. Hey, Daisy and I are going fishing tomorrow. Are you in or out? Oh, I have a message from Brian. Oh no, I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dad-off. Fuck. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still, though, I have to accept. I type back to Brian. Sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all those fish, and my lawn could use another good mowing. That'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour. I had previously forgotten it existed. Man, that's gonna be rough. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen, eating a cheese stick by biting it off piece by piece like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that. What? It's called string cheese, not chompy cheese.
Ugh.
Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what? No, Amanda. We have to go fishing. Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you? No. My stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. I just wanted cookies! But I have to be Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for a job at that coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job. So I lied and said yes. Duh, of course I know how to make espresso. On the first morning, there was a line out the door within a half hour, and I severely burned my hand. And they told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar. Bastards. Of course I remember. What does that have to do with fishing? The burn is a metaphor, Dad! I don't get it. You can lead a horse to water. Or you could beat that fucking horse! What do horses have to do with fish and burns? Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You wouldn't understand, it's a dad thing. Please try explaining it to me! Okay, Brian's just... He just thinks that he's so much better than me, and he personally reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game. Is that what you think is happening here? No, Amanda. Okay, good. I know that's what's happening! Alright, Pops. We should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning. Night, Panda. I brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. Okay, sleep. I'm wide awake. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before I knew it, we were both alone in a freezing cold lake. I had to sit there for hours while I got hot and muggy, my hair thick with bugs. I picked at mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing pole in one hand and beer in the other. I didn't catch anything. On the long drive home, my father bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing. That didn't help. And I think I have some repressed sadness about my dad. I'll deal with that later. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait, and wait, and wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. You used the wrong lure. I look up and see my father. Oh, just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. Oh, this is a dream. I pull the lure up and try to grab a different one, but all the lures in my tackle box are exact same. I look at my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. My boat tips over and I fall into the water, sinking further and further. I see the multitudes of fish that have been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're trying to catch a trout, buddy. I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I groggily slip on my clothes and get ready. I spot Amanda's door half open and see her curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo! You ready? No. Well, you gotta get up. Can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. Amanda pulls her comforter over her head. Never. Amanda, I'll get up! A minute. Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the blanket to wave me away. I leave her room and make myself some coffee and another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do word jumbles. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out with fishing gear. Daisy's falling asleep next to him.
Early bird gets the worm, buddy.
You ready to fish? I was born ready. My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die, motherfucker. Hop on in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it. Maxwell. Brian's adorable corgi immediately hops into the driver's seat, wagging his tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir?
Maxwell, let Daddy Vox sit.
Maxwell immediately hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy. Amanda settles in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep.
You ready for an adventure?
I'm ready for glory. I struggle to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch trees pass by. So where exactly are we headed?
It's about an hour north of here. Little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time.
I don't think anybody else knows about it. I brought everything we need so that we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire, and enjoy the nature. My fishing pole is in the shop, getting it tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course, it's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is, though. Right. I'm digging a hole here. I stare out at the forest lining the highway. The sun is just barely over the horizon, scattering dusky pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the brush. After a nice quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto the dirt road. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens up to a magnificent lake. Well, here we are. I step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us barking. The kids wake up and wander to the shore where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Brian and I carried the tackle boxes and cooler to the edge of the lake where he has a canoe waiting. Ah, great. It's still in one piece. Hold on. Help me out with Maxwell. I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Alright, your turn. Brian hands me a lime green life vest.
Maybe if I fall in, you'll save me.
I can swim. Thanks. No thanks. Let's go the flirty option, right? If I fall in, I'm counting on you to rescue me. Suit yourself. Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. You kids want to fish?
Aww.
I'm gonna just throwing rocks. I like rocks. Amanda hurls a rock. Yeah, take that, water. Amanda, you're not supposed to be skipping. You're supposed to be skipping them.
Huh?
Is that what we're doing? Daisy, don't you want to fish?
Huh?
I think catching fish is kind of inhumane. We're gonna go explore the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Throw rocks! Alright, be safe. Don't go too far. Brian puts the life vest around himself and we all throw all of our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place looking out over the front of the boat. I get into the canoe as Brian shoves off and we paddle together to get ourselves into the middle of the lake. Oh, Starlight, thanks for following the channel. Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, I know. It's pretty common fisherman knowledge after all. Fisherman knowledge that I am definitely knowledgeable about. Still a gambling man? You know it. Let's see who can catch more fish. You can catch more than one? You can catch more than one? Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm gonna catch, obviously. I was thinking to something a little more high stakes than mowing a lawn. Custody of our children? More than that, let's say, if I win, I get your weed whacker. The Whack Master 2000? That's a limited edition Whackmaster! But if you win, you get my pole saw, the Reach and Cut 3000. The cordless version? That's the one. Shit. The Reach and Cut 3000 is state of the art. My weed whacker is a prized possession, but there are those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that I haven't been begging for a fucking pruning. You're on. We shake on it. Hold on. We gotta get our save on. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish fatherly pride one day will be my undoing! I watch as Brian ties a lure and does some stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole. He casts into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and at the pole in my hand. Put some bait on the hook. Insult the fish. Stretch before physical activity. Okay, alright. I fish for a worm from the styrofoam container Brian bought. It's slippery, but I think I can get it on the hook if I just focus. Oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh god, the blood's everywhere! The worm is not on the hook. Need some help? No, I meant to do that. The blood attracts the fish. They can smell it up to a mile away, you know. I think that's sharks. No, it's definitely fish. Now what? Perform fish mating call. Blub, 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 blub. Tie a knot or something? Meditate. Let's tie a knot or something, I guess. I take my pole and try and tie an elaborate looking knot to impress Brian. The classic hunter's bend. Learned that one in my youth. Yep, this one isn't coming apart anytime soon. With this knot, I will cast my line, my heavenly line, upon the unsuspecting water and deliver onto us a bountiful harvest. I look over to Brian. He doesn't seem to be paying any attention. Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can. Whoa. And the lure flies off the line and sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud splash. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down. Ha! Go ahead and, you know, take my pole. I know it's hard switching to a new pole you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Hands me the pole with a smile and I just sit there feeling like an idiot. Aww. Fishing around here is easy. They group up. All you gotta do is line up 3 of the same species and reel them in. Okay, how does this work? I need to match 3 of the same species. I can't tell them apart. Okay.
Match that fish.
Match that fish. 1, 2, 3. Does that count? No. Oh, you can only... Oh, shit. Okay, so you cannot do... Okay, so let's just do this.
Nice match.
Okay, I see. I see. It's just... Of course it's not gonna be... Can I go in other directions? Fuck. Smallmouth bass. Oh no. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Oh god. Oh no. No. Oh god. There's like none in a row. Like, oh my god. Can I just match any or do I have to? Oh, I see. Oh, I can flip them into position. Oh, so it's like that.
Match of the day.
Oh, god damn it. I'm the worst ever to survive the world of the game.
Nice catch.
Oh god. Oh no. Go in there.
Catch of the day.
Oh god. You go in there.
Catch of the day.
You go there.
Match of the day.
Oh god. You go there.
Match of the day.
Shit. I don't see anymore. Oh my god. Why is this hard?
Now you're fishing. Now you're
You go
fishing.
there. Oh god, they're so squishy. Why are they so squishy? Oh no. Oh god, I don't see you no more. Oh, okay. Get over there. You get over there.
Nice catch. Nice catch.
They make such gross noises. Fish are gross. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god.
Nice match. Rainbow trout.
What is that thing? This isn't Candy Crush, is it?
Now you're fishing?
Oh no. How do I do this?
Nice catch.
Oh no. It's Candy Crush. I never played Candy Crush. I want to load and try again. Damn it. I played it like once. It was my mom who played that. Oh no. Wait, what just happened? Why'd the game crash? What? Oh no, what just happened? Okay. That was weird. Yeah, it's like Bejeweled. Took me a second. I don't know where that save is. We shake on it. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. Oh no. Oh god damn it. Okay. Wait, why are the kids here now? The kids shouldn't be here, right? You had your game crash there too? Why are the kids here? The kids are on the store. Okay, that was weird. Also helpful, because now... Well, now we can try it again. But also, the game crashed. That's a weird bug. I hope it doesn't keep crashing.
Match that fish.
Match that fish. Alright, well I got it this time. I know how it works. I know how to match that
Match
fish.
of the day.
Catch of the day. Match that fish. Man.
Nice catch.
Nice catch. Man. Match of the day. Man.
Match of the day. Now you're fishing.
I didn't mean to do that, but it was
Now
excellent.
you're fishing.
Now I'm fishing.
Catch of the day.
Uh...
Now you're fishing.
Oh, it bubbles at like suggested possible ones? Is that what's happening? Oh, this is, oh no. I'm nervous now. Let's go. Oh god. Here's one.
Match of the day. Catch of the day.
God, these fish are ugly and squishy.
Nice match.
Squishy, ugly fish.
Now you're
Okay,
fishing.
we got this. We can do this.
Now
We
you're
can
fishing.
crush the
Nice
candies. We can crush candy.
catch. Nice catch.
Man, I don't like fish.
Catch of the day.
I mean, I like how they taste, so that's something, right? Tasty fishes.
Nice match. Nice catch. Nice match.
Nice match.
Now you're fishing. Nice catch. Nice match.
Oh, that won't work. Oh shit! Wait, this will work.
Match of the day. Catch of the day. Rainbow trout.
How does the rainbow trout work? What happens if I get the rainbow trout? I want to get the rainbow trout.
Nice
Could I
match.
please have the rainbow trout?
Match of the day.
How do I get the rainbow trout?
Now you're fishing.
He told me good work. Did I lose? Wow, this is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling and obviously enjoying his time out here on the lake. I will crush him! Suddenly, the fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflexively tug upwards. I'm gonna save it because that glitch. Okay. I think I got something big. The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly and the line starts to run. Reel it in! I finally get the fish right up next to the boat, and it's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net. It's all yours! I lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. This fish is bigger than all the ones Brian's caught. The pole saw is mine, all mine. The entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. I should have taken the life vest. All of a sudden, I'm embraced underwater and pulled into Brian's arms. Aww. I'm finally dragged upwards, sputtering water. All of our gear floats on the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles. He's having a great time.
I don't know.
You all right? Does that count as one? Well, seeing as all of our fish are now swimming safely back in the lake, I guess so. Brian laughs. Let's get you to shore. Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill with now soaking wet gear. We row back to shore with Maxwell in tow. Once we get to the beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt. Dots of lake water glisten in the sun around his strong back. Man, all that general contracting must have made that guy built like an ox. I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
Hey.
I'm gonna get a fire going so we can dry off. Wanna hand me yours? Yes, okay. I reluctantly take off my own shirt and toss it to Brian. I suddenly wish I had done more sit-ups in my life, or any sit-ups at all. This man has not done sit-ups. He is not a sit-up guy. Okay? You can calm down. You don't have to worry about your gut. He's got one. I'm not saying he's not fit, but like, this is not a person who cares about sit-ups. Anyway, another thing you've bested me in, stupid sexy Brian. You might as well fry that shirt up. Seems like that's the only lunch we'll have.
Hey.
The day's young. We can fish from shore. Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit and try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple of lures by the water's edge. We're probably gonna have to put the kibosh on the competition for now. I know he's a bear, but like a bear's not gonna have a six-pack. Why would I worry about that? Until another day. My stomach growls.
I don't know.
You hungry? Oh, I'm fine. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars. I have a small child. I'm flushed with snacks. Brian joins me by the fire and I accept the cargo short granola. And now we're back to waiting. Where did the girls get off to? Shouldn't they be back by now? Ah, I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're a couple of smart kids. That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. They've probably established a small rural government by this point and have installed themselves as leaders. I'm gonna say dictators. As dictators. I take a look around at the sun cresting the tree line, casting the entire lake in its warm golden glow. The forest seems to be coming alive now. Birds chirp in the distance. Wow, nature is beautiful. A mosquito bites me. I slap my neck and curse. Nature sucks! Here you go, bud. Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. Ugh, I've always hated how this stuff smells. Really? I've always kind of liked it. Reminded me of being outside. Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectantly. Throw the damps? Fake out throw. Ooh. Break the stick in half and assert your dominance. Fuck you, dog. Ooh. What? Why do I have to throw it towards the woods? I'm gonna get the dog lost. But a fake out throw is also kind of mean, right? Hurl the stick as hard as I can towards the tree line. Maxwell bolts after it, running as fast as his stubby little legs can carry him. Which, consequently, is not very fast. It is very, very cute, though. Nice throw, Daddy. I turn away so he can't see me blush. Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good boy, Maxwell. You're so very good and speedy. You're a good speedy boy. You're the world champion of fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? But pets never fail. Scratch behind his ear. Rub that belly. Oh my god. I want to rub that belly. But scratch behind the ear is such a good boy. Good boys get ear scratches. I give Maxwell some nice little scratches behind his floppy ears. He responds in kind by licking my face. He really likes you. Careful. He's gonna try and follow you home if you keep that up. I scratch Maxwell's ears more intensely. I'm gonna steal your dog, Brian. We both laugh, but I'm only kind of kidding. Yeah. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. You watch out. While I'm playing with Maxwell, fish begin routinely pulling on Brian's lines. I've watched Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them and trying to fry them up on a cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods, looking totally unscathed. Whoa, Dabot Patrol. I'm gonna have to issue both a citation and we demand you put your shirts back on. There are children present. Brian tosses me my now dry shirt. I pull it over my head, thankful that it will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. Where have you guys been? Studying entomology. What? We are playing with bugs. I expected you guys to be more covered in mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended. What do you take me for, a child? Amanda puts a hand on Daisy's shoulder.
Aww.
Right. We take a seat around the fire and Brian serves us all generous piles of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does he have to be good at everything? Fish taste okay? Daisy and Amanda both nod furiously, mouthfuls of fish. It's incredible. I've never had fish this good. Yeah, it's fantastic. Old Harding family recipe. Why are pants wet? Well, Amanda, we were out in the lake, and then I accidentally tipped over that boat. Don't worry, all the gear floated to the surface, so we didn't lose anything, right, Daddy? Yeah, that's what happened. I can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even out-humbles me. He's trying to beat me at everything, including my world-famous sense of humility. We finish our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while, before we decide to head out. After cleaning up the camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell into the back seat. Poor pup falls asleep in a cuddle puddle with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day. It's been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you guys home. I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. Fine. As we drive away, I take one last look at the lake disappearing behind us and smile. I rest my head against the window and the low rumble of dirt road beneath us lulls me into a peaceful sleep. Hey, sleepyhead. I opened my eyes and realized that I had dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wipe a bit of drool off my chin. Oh, hey, I was resting my eyes. Just in case we have a sudden jump into any sort of conflict. So I'm super awake for it and ready to fight with my strong arms. It's all good. You earned some rest, buddy. Thanks for coming out with us today. I had a lot of fun with you. Thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually. Glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah? You too. Take it the easiest. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. Amanda and I get inside and immediately collapse onto the couch. Long day? Yep. I was so close to that pole saw. Pole saw? Yeah, Brian and I were competing to see who could catch the most fish and... Oh, Dad, stop! Why do you care? Amanda, just look at that guy. He's so obviously got my number and he's rubbing it in my face. Dad, I love you, but you're kind of dumb. Dumb? Or clearly the superior dad. You know what? I don't even have the energy required to practically unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. I'm going to bed. Goodbye forever. Peace. Amanda slides off the couch and face down onto the floor. I am a tired slug. Amanda, that floor is disgusting. I don't even care! Well, night then, honey. Night, Pops. We did it! We're daters! We're dad daters! How do we do? Woo! S rank!
What an amazing date!
Aw, Barry. Alrighty, that was really fun.
You've got dads.
Thank you.